Alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, batting tensions, Johnson. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Killer.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Have a good, clean, full touch gloves, and let's come out now.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter, can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
And he scores again. Solid counterpunch by Johnson. And now another left. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Parries that punch away. Double jab by Johnson. Super two-punch combo by Johnson. Parries that punch intended for the head. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
And a good counter by Johnson. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Very nice defensive guard there. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Johnson. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Blocks that punch. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the Killer. A crushing two-punch combo by Johnson. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good exchange, he fires back. Nicely timed 1-2. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. A headshot blocked. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. A little defense turns to offense by Johnson. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
A nice block by Johnson. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Johnson's not showing us that he understands just how effective he can be if he went downstairs against his opponent.
Yeah, well, you know what you're saying, Joe? You're taking a peek and you're taking a swipe without meaning at his trainers. Because what he's telling you is he hasn't been taught some of the rudiments of boxing. That when you hurt a guy, you should go downstairs to finish him.
Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Not able to land the headshot. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good job staying away from the danger there. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Well-placed counterpunch by Johnson. Ten seconds to go in this third round. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Listen, best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That will work. Let's work on that swell.
Well, he looks ready for action here. Protecting his head well with his guard. Off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Johnson. Wow, is he defensively sound. Holy cow! Johnson's in bad shape. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do. Just create some space there. Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Oh, and there you go. Johnson's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now, keep busy.
A nice block by Bad Intentions. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Johnson. He returns the favor with an uppercut. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let them fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Doing well on the outside. The killer's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick it.
He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Protecting his head well with his guard. fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Targeted counterpunch by Johnson.
Keep moving. There we go.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Johnson's banged by a right hand. Good job landing 3 punches by Johnson. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Johnson's been taking a lot of punishment. He's undoubtedly losing this fight. I don't think he can win it if it stays this way, Teddy.
No, he's fallen too far behind. He's gotten to that point of no return now. He needs a knockout or at least a knockdown to get back into play.
Final 10 seconds. Throws a counterpunch there. End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Jab and move. Okay, beautiful. Nice. Nice, keep it up. Move it.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Good job protecting himself. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
That's a good question. Sometimes the guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
Keep working the jab.
That was not well targeted by Johnson. Johnson's just not impressing anybody here. He went down earlier, and since then, this fight hasn't been on a level playing ground.
Well, you've heard me say it many times that boxing is 75% mental, and right now the mental part is keeping him out of this fight because he can't let go of what happened earlier. He must let go and get back to offense.
Halfway through round 6.
Keep the head moving.
There he is on the inside, doing well. Johnson's training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively because he has been a sitting target all night long.
He's just not moving his head. And the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive. You're handcuffed. But when you move your head, you create an opening. So your opponent throws a punch, he misses, he doesn't put them together. He's worried about something coming back. Right now, the opponent's not worried about anything.
He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
counterpunch. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in, that it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
Not able to land the headshot. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
So this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Good-looking counterpunch. Johnson's cut is below the eye. He's going to have to really watch out for that. You don't want to damage that area. Unable to score with the hook. Johnson's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the killer. A good block. Not able to land the headshot. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
And what a clever combination by Johnson. Oh, and there you go. Johnson's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. Blocks the headshot. His eye is cut. Nice strike after catching one by the killer. And he scores again. Way to block there. Johnson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Keep moving.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Another flush shot to the head. Comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
The killer's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. And he returns on that exchange. Super two-punch combo by Johnson. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Johnson. It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecard. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
Shot blocked. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Fires right back at him. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. What a good counterpunch by Johnson. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision. where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Good job protecting himself. There it is! Johnson's crumbled by that hook to the body. Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches, set up the later punches.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Nice two-punch combo by Johnson. Off target with that hook. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good job staying away from the danger there. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Blocks that punch. A good two-punch combo by Johnson. minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Johnson. Committing upstairs now, he goes there again. Good job staying away from the danger there. Great right was lined up, but he missed. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Blocks away that headshot. Able to dismiss it. Wow, is he defensively sound. He is hurt and damaged, but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense without getting into that danger zone again.
There he goes! He goes down from that headshot. And this fight is over. The Killer's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, The Killer.
He's your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.